We've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. So Phoenix will get the first possession. Here's KD. And the layup's good off the glass. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace outside. Just 5 on the clock. And Bol pulls it down.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Back to KD. Off target from outside. Here's Oklahoma City. About a minute played so far here in the first. Pass to Wallace. Holmgren wide open. And it's off from three-point range. Well, Richard, during his Washington days, Bradley Beal averaged 30 a game in back-to-back seasons.
Beal is such a strong guard, so not only can he beat you with his shooting stroke, but he can also play some bully ball.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
For 3, Booker. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. No one near him. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Money in the bank. Gilgeous-Alexander is more than happy to try his luck from that spot.
Pass to KD. Misses the layup.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Hits the three-point bomb.
Three-point field goal.
Holmgren's got 5.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense. Where he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Wallace. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. A wide open look here for Caruso. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Suns trail by 6. And as disappointing as the Suns' first-round exit was last year, RJ, this team, I think, still has a window open. How about you?
Yeah, Kevin, I've often said it takes teams a second year. That first year is really the adjustment period for star players. The Suns core group had some growing pains in that first season, but look, this year, I think this is the year we're going to see the best version of the Phoenix Suns.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. Kevin Durant is the human cheat code. Bradley Beal says of his new teammate, he's 7 feet tall, he can shoot the ball, he can do everything. It's a little unfair. I get a bit jealous sometimes. I wish I was 7 feet, but nothing he does really surprises me. When he's in attack mode and locked in, there's nothing you can do. Kevin?
Not a single darn thing. You're so right. David, thanks. And so here is Oklahoma City after the Suns pick up 2. Here's Wallace. Off target from three-point range. Tries the spin move to the inside. Durant in the corner. And he makes good on the layup. Durant's got 10.
Showing the grit, KD is no stranger to physical defense.
On the wing, Wallace. Near the three-point line, it's Holmgren. No good with the wing jumper.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Here's the teardrop.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
It's his first trip to the line.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
And he makes the first but misses the second. Here's Dort. Tries to save it. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession. We've got 13 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Outside Durant. There's the drive. And then Durant with the jam.
Okay, when you let someone with this height get this close, it's going to be nearly impossible to stop, especially when he has that big of an advantage in this category.
And so it's Chet Holmgren making things happen for the Thunder. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we've got more in 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Thunder?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Booker outside. Pass to Bull. Kicks it out to Booker.
Come to me, come to me.
And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And great read there by SGA. Knew the shot was coming and just trusted his instincts.
He gets it in there. Dort's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Thunder. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media, but people in the know how good of a defender he is.
For three, Holmgren kept alive. It's blocked. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. It's Beal on the wing. Screen by Bull. To the middle. That's tipped. One-on-one here. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. No good on the three. The Suns trailing. Outside Durant. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Right side, Williams. Pass to Dort. And now Beal pushing it up, and no one back to stop him.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
Here's Holmgren. Falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper. That's 10 points for Chet Holmgren. And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He's made the decision he wants to huddle up with his guys. a switch here. And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
Total trust in his mechanics. Beal instantly takes the shot.
Pass to Williams. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Wallace left side. 4 on the clock. Over Beal. Wallace misses.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, despite suffering a first-round sweep in last season's playoffs, the Suns' front brass remains confident that they were mere inches from where they needed to be to compete for a title, emphasizing that chemistry is built over time and through the fire. Hope is, with another year to coalesce, this team will be ready for a deeper run.
Well, they've got the names. They've got a big coach now coming in. All right, D.A., thank you. G.A., when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
Well, Durant must be making the defense sweat a little bit right now. Whenever he gets into a rhythm, he gets aggressive.
Williams, that's good.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Booker outside. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And coming in as a floor-spacing 2-guard. How impressive is it, RJ, that Devin Booker is holding down the point?
And it's not just the rate of assists. He's limiting his turnovers in great fashion, too, despite his high usage. Now, he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Now Williams. Pass to Wiggins. It's Dort on the wing. No good on the triple. On offense, here are the Suns. They're on a 15-6 run. Now here's Booker. There's the triple. A basket good off the assist from Allen. Booker's got the lead up to 9 now for the Suns. Here's Williams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
Clearly a foul.
The Thunder shooting their first free throws of this game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
That one misses. A try by Allen. And the basket is good. And the Suns lead by 10. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Phoenix ahead as they end the second quarter on a 20-7 run. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Pass to Holmgren. Here's the 3. The rebound by Richards.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Bol. Outside Durant. To the paint. Here's Richards. Williams with the block. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Pass to Williams. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Beal. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Phoenix leading by 10. Inside. Here's Richards. No good. Shot missing. Good D by Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Defended by Booker. Shoots. And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Thunder. Down low. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Richards got 6.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Pass to Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Bol covering. Now here's Holmgren. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Guys, this is what you call a generational talent. Holmgren is bound to fill up the highlight reel every night he plays.
Wallace with the ball. Now Beal defending. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by the Suns. Here's Booker. He has 5. Pass to Beal. To the inside. Here's Richards. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Here's Williams. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Here's Bol. And the dunk by Bol.
That's just too easy for Bol. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Gilgeous-Alexander. For 3, Holmgren. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's KD. Durant uses his size and close.
So polished from the interior. Durant is terrific at utilizing his physical advantages down on the block.
Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. The Suns getting their 5th free throw of the game here. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Free throw, good, Booker.
This is who you want at the line, and Booker gets himself there a lot.
Phoenix leading by 15. Pass to Iguodala. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Here's Caruso. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Caruso's got 6.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Pass to Iguodala. Now Booker, defended by Dort. Shot clock at 6. Takes the 3. Booker, no good. Thunder trailing by 14. Williams with the ball. Well guarded by Dunn. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Suns.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
Suns leading by 12. Jones looking for an opening. And Allen launches it from deep. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
Joe in the corner. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
O'Neal, no good. Thunder trailing by 15. Here's Dort. Done with some nice D. Here's Allen. The layup missed.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
And so it's Phoenix riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. That'll be a 5-second call.
Thunder ball.
Thunder trailing by 15. Screen by Hartenstein. To the paint. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Inside. Here's Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Well, Dort makes the smart play there. He spots a wide-open shooter and just gets him the ball. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Dort. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
Now here's Allen. Covered by Joe. Outside, Jones. Back to Allen. And slam dunk by Allen.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Mark Daigneault talking to his team during the break. Now, his tone was pretty serious. He said, you guys need to prove you're in this. No one else can do it for you. Time to pour on the gas. We'll see if that fire gets lit, guys.
All right, thank you, David. Durant with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. For three, Booker. Rebound by Williams.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Assisted.
And it's 9 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Phoenix leading by 10. Booker. And it falls over the rim and in.
This is Booker's role. He is consistent at looking for his own shot.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's sent back by Plumlee. Durant in the corner. There's Beal with the three. The shot will not fall.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pass to Dort. Williams for three. Buries the long-range jumper.
Proving once again, he is one of the best shooters in the league.
And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Oh, trying for it. And Durant launches from deep. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And Durant plays with real competitive fire, which makes him so important.
Phoenix leading by 12.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
To the middle. Pass to Booker. Back to KD. Shoots over Dort. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Here's Holmgren. For the three. Dort misses. Three-pointer. That doesn't go either for Durant. Under trailing by 12. Williams gets the bucket.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. The Suns making a switch here. Here's Richards. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second team foul.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Suns.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Devin Booker.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Oklahoma City moving it around. 6 on the shot clock. No good from outside.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
And so they foul intentionally.
Second technical foul. Third team foul.
First free throw is good, and that stretches their lead to 8.
Devin Booker taking 2 shots.
And so he drops them both. It's a 9-point ball game here.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much do it.
Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Gets the first, and that will push the lead to double digits.
Kevin Durant taking 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
And that should be enough to get the job done, even though he didn't get all of it.
Luguentz goal. 3-point field goal.
And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.